Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Teresa. This is Lost My Thread. Today is the finale of my current Clash of the Pattern series, so I'm going to be crowning the champion of the epic wrap dress battle. It is finally reveal day of my current Clash of the Pattern series. I know a lot of you have been dying to see this video. I am very excited to finally get to show you these dresses. I will put a link up here and down in the description box if you have not watched the previous videos in this series, because this video is basically all spoilers. I've been looking at 3 different knit wrap dresses and putting them up against each other in different rounds. And today I'm going to be crowning the champion. I'm going to tell you my favorite, and you finally get to see these dresses in full, which is very exciting. Just to remind you where we were at the end of the previous round, I'm going to pop the leaderboard up here. So in 3rd place, we had the Westcliff dress by Friday Pattern Company. In 2nd place was the Wanda wrap dress by Wardrobe by Me. And in 1st place was the Olivia wrap dress by Named Clothing. Today, really, I want to talk about these dresses more just as a whole. So I want to talk a bit about what these are like to wear, how comfortable they are, what I think about the style, whether it suits my personal style, whether it suits my lifestyle, how likely I feel that I am to wear these dresses, how likely I am to want to sew them again, and at the end I'll be telling you which one is my favorite. I feel like it makes the most sense to start at the bottom, so looking at 3rd place, the Westcliff dress by Friday Pattern Company. As far as the style of this one, if you remember, this is a faux wrap dress, so there's no actual holes in the sides, there's no ties that are going to be cinching things in particularly. There's just a wrap over or cross over the front that then gets stitched in place, and a separate waist tie that you then tie around the waist. The skirt is just 2 skirt panels, a front and a back, that get stitched together at the sides, so just a standard skirt section. I will say, I know I had a lot of negatives to say about this pattern. There were definitely some issues with the drafting. I was not very happy with the fit, particularly around the bust and the waist. But I will also tell you guys, when I wear this dress, I feel pretty fabulous. I feel like it's a really nice shape for me. I feel like having any kind of a waist tie, a waist definition, is generally a good thing for my figure. I do think that I have lost a little bit of that nice gathering detail at the front yoke just with the fabric that I chose, but I also think that fabric hid some of the fit issues that I had just over the waist. Like I said, I feel great in this dress, and I think that is the bottom line. As far as the style on me, I think it is fantastic. As far as the style in my wardrobe and in my lifestyle, I feel like it works really well. The fact that it is not a wrap skirt just makes it a little bit easier to wear, really versatile. I feel like it's not going to be causing me any issues blowing open or opening up when I cross my legs if I'm at work, for example. I like that the neckband, because it is a tighter neckband, I know I have my issues, but I'm just telling you guys, it's a tight neckband, which means it is very secure across the chest. This neckband is not gaping, it is not opening, it is not revealing, it is staying put where I put it, which definitely has its plus sides. I feel like on the whole, this is definitely one that I could very much see myself reaching for going to work. I might wear it out for an evening. It definitely has a slightly more casual vibe compared to the other 2. I wouldn't say that I'm going to be particularly excited to make this dress again. This is probably my one and only Westcliff, but I really will wear this one, and I think whenever I wear it, I'm going to feel great. So I am happy with this make. Next up is the Wanda wrap dress by Wardrobe by Me. I feel like this one has just been quietly creeping up, because looking at it initially and putting these patterns together, I didn't feel great about it, but the finished garment is important. The instructions definitely had their issues. There were some funny things going on with these pattern pieces, but the construction was so good. This one feels really professional. As far as the design details, this one is a wrap top, but it is not a wrap skirt. So the top has sections cut out on the sides so you can pull those ties through, and the skirt is just a 6-cord skirt all stitched together. The fact that it's a 6-cord skirt means that it has maximum fullness, maximum volume. This skirt has major twirl factor. It is definitely a really fun one to move around in. I'm definitely a a sucker for a swishy skirt, something that is full and open at the bottom, but I love that it's also really nice and fitted at the waist. That is the bonus of having a gored skirt. You can have that fullness with still having that fitted silhouette. I love the shape and the fit of the bodice as well. This wrap over is in just the right place. It also feels really nice and secure against the chest. The facing detail that goes on the inside of this bodice means that you have a really nice slick look from the outside with no top stitching, but it also feels really nice and secure. I feel like this one is definitely really slick, really polished, feels super professional, but also feels just so comfortable. This is probably the one that I would feel the most just easy to wear for most occasions. This one could definitely be dressed up, but it also is a really fun one to wear on the day-to-day. This one has the most options as well as far as different sleeve types, and I could very much see myself making this in different types of fabrics with different sleeve options for different times of year. It is just such a fun, comfortable, playful one to wear. I feel really beautiful, but also I feel like it's just so easy. And it is definitely something that slots right into my wardrobe that I feel like I will be wearing again and again. And finally, the Olivia wrap dress by Named Clothing. This is the only one that is a proper full wrap dress. So this one has slit in the side, it has a bodice and a skirt that are attached and then get wrapped over and tied across. I will say I was a little bit worried about how that wrap was going to work in the skirt section because I have had issues in the past where I didn't have really good coverage. But this one, they've absolutely nailed it from that point of view. I never had issues with feeling like it was going to open up, whether the wind was blowing, I was walking around, or I was sitting. This one actually stays surprisingly securely shut. I think they've got the right width of these skirt panels that it feels like there's a good crossover section. This one also has more design details going on in the skirt. So there are pleats at the front of the skirt, 2 pleats on the front of the skirt, well, 2 pleats each side, I should say, and there are pockets on this one. I do love a good pocket, but frankly, these aren't good pockets. They were small pockets to begin with. They weren't very deep pockets, so I did extend them just because I knew it was gonna bug me if I couldn't put things in the pockets and they were gonna pop out. I also have issue generally with pockets on jersey. They tend to be very bouncy and they move around and they just don't feel very comfortable or practical. I feel like that's a bit better if they're extended up into the waistband, but this one was not. It's just a side seam pocket just stuck in there. I don't know that I'm going to use these pockets. The other issue you have when you've got pockets on dresses that are quite sleek and quite straight on the sides is that I feel like they just add more bulk. And this one definitely I feel like adds some bulk in the hips. The pleats, I'm generally not a massive fan of pleats on myself. I am a pear shape. I'm not massively pear shaped, but I am a pear shape. And I feel like this makes me look more pear shaped than I actually am. The pleats are adding bulk in my tummy, which is not a place that I want to add bulk. The pockets are adding bulk in the hips. I just feel like in general, this is the least flattering shape of the 3 on me. And as a result, I just don't feel as great when I'm wearing it. This one also had the least good fit generally across the bodice. It's generally a bit baggy, feels a little bit more sloppy. The crossover section at the front also just doesn't feel as secure, so I am going to add a snap to that one for extra security. I feel like this one is definitely the most professional looking, so I will definitely be wearing this one for work. I have no issue with that, but not without adding a snap. I do need to have a snap there for extra security, but I think it looks really smart and professional. I think it's definitely suitable for work. But it just doesn't make me feel as good as the other 2. And I think our clothes, if we can, should make us feel fabulous. And if the other ones make me feel great and this one makes me feel not as great, I'm just really not as likely to reach for it. Picking the winner for the epic wrap dress battle is pretty easy for me. You may be able to tell which way I'm going with this one, guys. But the winner for me just has to be the Wanda wrap dress by Wardrobe by Me. This dress just had so much going for it. I love the shape, I love the silhouette. It feels so comfortable, so fun, so beautiful to wear. I also really love the construction, how it comes together. Be warned, buy more fabric than it tells you to use. Use their YouTube tutorial to make sure that you are following these instructions correctly and cutting your pieces out correctly. Apart from that though, guys, it's such a fantastic dress, and I will definitely be making more versions of this with the same sleeve, with different sleeves. It's a really lovely wrap dress, and I'm really excited to have it in my wardrobe. Thank you to everybody who has been watching this series. I always really enjoy doing these videos, and it means a lot to know that you guys are enjoying them too. Please let me know what you think about the final dresses, if it was worth the wait. If you are tempted to make any of these patterns yourself, I would love to hear about it. I am also always open to suggestions for future Clash of the Patterns videos, so let me know what you want to see me compare in the future, and it may well turn up in a future series. Please do give me a like if you enjoyed the video today. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you want to see upcoming videos, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!